see. Okay, let's do this. Let's go here, go here. I've been looking for someone to put up with my bullshit. Alright, cool, we're live. Let's do this. The backside's pretty flat. We gotta fix. We gotta put some product in there, and then it'll look better, I think, over time. But we don't care about that. What we're going to do is open this up, slide this over. Oh shit! Hold up. There we go. Let's open up my YouTube. Let's open this up. Open this up. I'm done. Let me make sure the quality is fine, right? Like it's facing my face. Alright, looks fine. Here we go. Here we go. Just like as you can. You don't need a friend, but you're the man. Okay, let's grab the live stream and then we're just back to work. Alright, let's see this. My viewers, right? At everyone, put the live stream in. Here we go. We're live. I'm gonna check chat, see what's up. Saw a one-legged dude training bow tie and called that martial arts. Okay. Yo, what's up, Abdul Chess? How are you, bro? Yo, what's good? Plus, look at you, Reno. What's up, Reno? Yeah, I'm assuming you guys got the Discord notification or what happened, because I sent it and then immediately you guys joined. So assumptions are being made.
And no one can take it away.
Oh shit, hold up. I gotta take my supplements.
It's been so long.
Hey babe, look at this. Look at this small camera. That means you can like sneak around. Right? Yeah, and then when I go full screen, they see everything.
If you know what it means.
Yeah, I was online. You guys are quick then. You guys are very quick. Taking a supplement just because I don't go outside enough, right? And you need a lot of vitamin D to help with your testosterone. Oh, wow. Dude, you guys were instant. You guys were instant. You guys were instant, bro.
And no one can make it.
Alright, here we go. Here's the thing. It's probably more important. And I got notification and hopped in. Hey, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Very simply, guys, we're just gonna work on today's video. We're gonna put some time into it. We're gonna put in some effort. I also gotta ask Rano how everything's doing with like the edits and shit. By the way, that one troll, I don't know if he got banned, but he should have been banned, which is like too damn bad, man. He's a supporter, but honestly, I can tell the difference between someone who supports and who just doesn't have, like, you know, hobbies. Oh shit, I'm at max volume. Okay, here we go. Alright, so, by the way, I'm low-key a lunatic. I was dreaming last night, right? And I was dreaming. Sup, bro? Wait, let me change my name. Lol. Athul Business. yeah, change your name, bro. But I was dreaming. And when I was dreaming, I had a dream about me talking to some YouTuber. And I was asking for advice, which is like fucking crazy. And then in the advice, the YouTuber gave me, like, he told me what to do for my channel. I was like, oh yeah, dude, that makes so much sense. Yeah, dude, I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm gonna try that out. And then I realized when I woke up, oh, I just gave myself advice. And then I patted myself on the back. But I'll take it as a premonition. I'll take it as something where it's like a very big deal. So I'm feeling good today. I'm a little bit tired, but I'm moving in with a little bit on, you know, purpose. I wrote you on Discord. Yeah, I know. You just said, what time are we calling? Whenever I want to, right? Whenever I want to. How you doing? When do you want to hop onto the next call? Like, I don't know. I'll accept your friend request though. All right, let's go. Asian stereotypes makes no sense. In high school, this Mexican kid called me a chink and Bruce Lee. Okay, and Bruce Lee in the same sentence. What if it's just a vision of you from the future? That'd be cool, but probably not. Probably not. You know, there's a lot of things that's been going on recently, right? My cousin, the rich one, he was talking to me, he called me today, and he wanted to like go on a 30-month long vacation. Y'all miss me? What's up? How are you? You haven't joined in a while, but my rich cousin, he said he wanted to take the entire family, and like my family, which we're not family to him. Like technically we are, but not like close related. And then he also wants to take his family. So he's trying to take my family and his family to Japan, Vietnam, Korea. And he's trying to go everywhere in Asia for a whole month. I'm like, that's fucking crazy. And he'll pay for all of it. I'm like, fuck. The start for the new vid is mad. Yeah, it is. It's pretty crazy. But but pretty much the advice was very simple. Just like make content that you want to watch. And I was like, okay, you're right. I've been making content for other people, not for myself. And anyway, I'm very excited if the vacation makes it out the group chat, pretty much. Let me think. Hold up. Asian stereotypes makes no sense. In high school, this Mexican kid called me a chink and Okay, Bruce Lee. So here's the thing, I was working on it a little bit, right? We're gonna throw in a kung fu sound effect, and then what we're also going to do is remove my face. We're gonna do a face comparison with Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, jump kick. We're gonna get a jump kick of Bruce Lee. What's good, gang? What's poppin'? And then music is a bit too loud for me, at least. Are we talking about the music right now, or are we talking about the music in the thing? I mean, it's a good hook, to be honest. We'll see. I'm trying to slowly improve over time. I'm trying to make like very captivating introductions. So we're trying to improve, obviously, right? Okay, let's do this. Music sounds fine, honestly. Music sounds fine. Let me listen to it one more time, but it sounds completely fine. Okay, I'm back. I just got you randomly. Okay, that's cool. Asian stereotypes. So we pause the song. All right? Let's listen to what we have. Ear rape, number 1. Music right now. Music right now. Got it. I'm moving far away. Thank you, bro. Asian stereotypes makes no sense. In high school, this Mexican kid called me a chink and Bruce. Okay, and then we're gonna grab Bruce Lee. I want like an image of Bruce Lee's front face. We'll do this. Okay, here's Bruce Lee. Make him smaller. Replace my face. Bruce Lee and chink in the same sentence. Makes no sense. Asian stereotypes makes no sense. In high school, this Mexican kid called me a chink and Bruce Lee in the same. Okay, in the same sentence. Called me a chink and Bruce Lee in the same sentence. And the reason why. All right, perfect. I think this works, right? And the reason why. What did I say? Actually, I have no idea. What did I say? How did you become mod random? He asked for it. I'm kind of new, so you can say what you're trying to do. As I'm in India, I don't know. I kind of got interested in your content. I don't know what you're doing. Still, I don't know. Yeah, you're good, bro. Dropped out of college, trying to do good in YouTube. If things don't work out well, I'll just go back to college and succeed. And I'm just editing my newest video right now, right? Just a thing to interact with the fans. Fuck! Okay, hold up. Give me a second. And the reason why he was so angry was because I did something bad to him, which we will discuss later. I'll spoil it right now. It was back in high school, so I cut in front of him for the line. There's like a lunch line. I cut in front of him. I always be cutting people. This kid called me a chink and Bruce Lee in the same sentence. See, when I do this in the same sentence, I think this is what I should do. And Bruce. Here, hold up. A chink and Bruce Lee. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Okay. We're going to do this. Give me a second. And Bruce Lee in the same sentence. Okay, so question is, should I have a boom sound effect? Boom! I'm talking about the Vine boom sound effect. I'm not too sure. Okay, we'll do this in the same sentence. Do this. Grab this right here. Make it black. Make this black. Here we go. In the same sentence. Also, because that one troll talked a bit too much shit. Yeah, dude, very weird. Yeah, like, again, don't sexualize my girlfriend. Like, it's fine when I get bigger because I can't moderate everything, but it's weird. Calling someone a slur just because they cut in front of you in a line is mad work. Nah, dude, I was a dick. I'll be honest. I was a dick. Dude, here's the thing. I don't know if you knew me or like you seen me cut in line before, but I would always cut in line. Like you hate those people who cut in line. And dude, I was the person who would always wait in line until I got cut for the first time. And I was like, fuck this guy, dude. This guy fucking cut in front of me. Like, holy shit. And by the way, whatever race you're thinking, you're right. They were all black and Mexican people that would cut in line. I'm like, fuck, dude. They fucking cut me. They cut in front of me because I look, by the way, this is an Asian stereotype episode. So I was like, fuck, man. They cut in front of me because I looked like an Asian pussy little bitch. And they cut in front of me and I did nothing about it because it's not worth the effort. So I was like, shit. They cut in front of me. What am I supposed to do now? And I guess it's either continue to get cut or do the cutting. And I became those people who cut in line as well. And yeah, I mean, the guy was angry. And guess what? I mean, I'll tell you this full story at the end of the video. But nothing happened. Nothing happened, right? Asian stereotypes makes no sense. In high school, this Mexican kid called me a chink and Bruce Lee in the same sentence. Okay, in the same sentence. I think this is what I'll do. Bruce Lee in... Hold up. In the same sentence. And I think this is what I'll do, right? When I say in the same sentence, I want it to have an echo. So I'll put it... Hold up. Bruce Lee in the same sentence. And no, that's... Okay, no, I was hoping in the same sentence would bang. No, it kind of cringes me up. Bruce Lee in the same sentence. And he uses Elgato Wave 3. Yeah, there you go. I've broken it many times. So if we're talking about build quality, it breaks pretty easy. So I'd be careful. I'd buy insurance if you do plan on buying this. I've broken it 3 separate occasions. So be careful. Asian stereotypes makes no sense. In high school, this Mexican kid called me a chink and Bruce Lee in the same sentence. And the reason why he was so angry... Okay, perfect. You know what? We will let that slide. We will let that slide. I don't know if it'll be good. I don't know if it'll be bad, but it's not too bad, right? Damn, why do I know all these things? It's because you're a supporter, bro. You're a fucking supporter. That's why. Okay, let's do this. Sentence. And the reason why he was so angry was because... dude, the video quality is not good. I was watching my reaction video to my own video. I was like, damn, video quality is not the best, but... Same sentence. But, you know. And I don't have the budget for this. Let's do this. GTA 6 is in 2026, by the way. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, damn, dude. I was like, damn, they're dropping it this month. But no, it was next year. And the reason why he was so angry was the reason why. Okay, hold on. Actually, I think this will look even better. Okay, this is what I'll do. So I made a copy. So I'm going to nest it. I'm going to move me to the left side, and then for the cropping. Give me a second. This is what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to move me to the left side. And then what I'm going to do is nest. After I nest, I change this to 50. Okay. Hold up. Same sentence. And the reason... No, I don't like this. Hold up. Let me make sure I fit right on the left side. So I do this right here. And the reason... Okay, perfect. So here's the perfect 50-50 split. And then what I'm going to do is throw in the angry Mexican kid. I'm going to reuse him. So that's what I'm going to do, right? We have the angry Mexican right there. Okay, here we go. Same sentence. And the reason why he was so angry was because... Okay. The reason why he was so angry was because Perfect. And then we cut right here, delete this, move this over here. There's my face full screen. Okay, so here's the thing. Today, I think I'm trying to speed run the editing process just because I want to get this video out, and there's no other reason. Obviously, I just want to get the video out, but I also want to maintain a little bit of quality. So it's like a weird balance I have to play around, but hopefully I do a good job. Asian stereotypes makes no sense. In high school, this Mexican kid called me a chink and Bruce Lee in the same sentence. And the reason why he was so angry was because I did something bad to him, which we will discuss later in the video. Okay. But almost instantly, he judged me based on my appearance. Asian guy. Are you gonna buy GTA 6? I don't have a PS5. They're doing consoles first, so it's probably not gonna happen until what? Two years when it comes on PC. It's probably not gonna happen. I did something bad to him, which we will... Here's the thing. I said which we'll discuss later in the video. Hopefully, it like engages the people. I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't know if it's a bad idea, but that's what I did. Okay, so we'll do this. I did something bad to him, which we will discuss later in the video, but almost instantly. Okay, and then we're going to do this later in the video, but almost instantly he judged me based on my appearance. Okay, perfect. And then this is what we're going to do. Trying out a different editing style. No, here's the thing, it's not even different. I've done this editing style back when I was in high school, right? Back when I was in high school, I would hit this style 24/7. Like back in high school, back when I was in high school, I would always edit this specific style. For my other high school channel, right? It initially started as a commentary video, and then now, or back in high school, it started off as a commentary channel. Oh fuck, give me a second. So he's like squinting his eyes, right? He's like, give me a second. We're gonna do 5, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, okay? And then we're gonna do this, watch this. No, hold up. Okay, boom. I low-key want the eyes to be a little bit more to the left, so let's fix this. But no, I've done this editing style all the way back in high school. In my old channel. And this is not a new style, it's something I've done before. The only thing that's a little bit different is now I'm finally including drawings in the video, right? Because it used to be like Tommy NFG type videos where it's just references, memes, and then real life pictures. But this time I think it's a different skill if I just introduce drawing characters, because I've done it all this time. Bro, there's this YouTube called Daniel Thrasher, and every video, every gift kit goes through this. Bro, the editing, that is so good. I hope you could copy it like that. Bro is unk now. Yeah, I pretty much am. But at the same time, I'm not. I think most people are just young, right? Okay, let's see. Daniel Thrasher. Let's see who Daniel Thrasher is. I want you. What's so good about this guy? I know this guy though. I've seen him before. Low-key gonna become unk soon myself. Here's the thing, what makes someone an unk is by decades, not by like a few years. Let's be real. The only reason why it's such a big deal is because you're so young that a few years is a big difference. Okay, let's do this. Nothing is new, and I'm obsessed with you. Later in the video, you gotta hold up. Bad to him. The reason why he was so angry was because I did some. Well, hold up. He was so angry was because I did something bad to him. Okay, let's do this, cut this. I did something bad to him, which we will discuss later in the video, but almost instantly. Okay. He judged me. Okay, he judged me. Hold up. He judged me based on my, but almost instantly. Here's the thing, I think I'm going to tell people this is the Mexican, right? I don't think it's necessary. I think what it's going to do is make it a little bit more fun and engaging to let people know that this is the Mexican guy. Just in case, because I'm not going to put on racism to show a specific race. Say my name, I bet you can't. Shengik Shagnik Sakar. Don't probably gonna summon some demon. Dude, no. Summon some demons. Fucking hilarious. Which we will discuss later in the video, but almost instantly, he judged me. Okay. And I think he judged me. I'll do a transition where I slowly appear. He judged me based on my appearance. Asian guy. Based on my appearance. Okay. Asian guy. With glasses. Based on my appearance. Okay, with glasses. I want like 3D glasses spinning. Let's see. 3D glasses spinning. Let's see if there's a video of some 3D glasses spinning. Okay. Here's the thing. It's under a white background. Wait a second. I use a white background. Where has Troll gone? I banned him. Or I told Rando to ban him. Ban it. But here's the thing. Like, if he really gave a fuck, he would just make a new account. Or like, I'm sure he has different accounts, right? But obviously, I banned him. He deserved to be banned. He made some like joke about like masturbating to my girlfriend. I was like, dude. Like, he deleted it too. Or maybe Rando deleted it. He deleted it. Yeah, either he deleted it Why lol? Yeah, I already told you, bro. He made a joke about masturbating to my girlfriend. Like, that's weird as hell. Like, here's the thing. It'd be even more weird if I'm okay with that. That's the truth, right? So it's like I mean, he's a young person. He's also dumb as shit. So obviously he doesn't know like the difference between what is okay and what is not. Guess what? Guess what? Making jokes about masturbating to anyone that I personally know is just weird. It's a weird thing. Based on my appearance. Okay. Asian guy. Okay. Asian guy, glasses. Hold up. Glasses. That's a little crazy. Yeah. Fucking crazy as shit. Appearance. Asian guy with glasses and okay, with glasses. Asian guy with glasses and teachers would do the exact boom. Okay, boom. And teachers would do the exact same thing. Okay, so let's have like a white lady teacher. We're gonna throw in a white lady teacher. Huh. Rambo, I removed him from the last stream, but I don't think it's for every stream, so I probably don't have the rights to do that. No. If you clicked on hide user, I think he's banned. Bro trolled a little too much. Yeah, he did. I mean, oh well. Oh well. I want like a nice person. Maybe this lady, she looks very nice. Nah, white lady looks fine. All right, let's rock with the white lady here. And then let's make the white lady larger. Here's the thing, I don't want the live stream or the video to be too low quality. So I think what I'm going to do, the fuck? This is an AI picture. That's AI. All right, hold up. White lady, Adobe stock. How you spin them glasses around? I just grabbed it off of YouTube. That's the truth. It's not like I made it myself, right? Because here's the thing. Why do all that effort when there's a video of it already there existing? I don't like her. I don't like the way white lady teacher, old teacher. I want them in a classroom environment. Okay, how about this? Why is her titties out? This bitch is not a teacher. What the fuck? Okay, anyway, some gooner stuff over here. Download with free trial. Okay, hold up. I have a thing where I can have every single thing I want. Only problem is I have to log into my account. Just making sure I don't leak anything. I am logging into my account really quick. If I can. Give me a second. Guys, I'll be honest, my nose is very clogged and I feel like I'm talking weird. Yeah, there's a bunch of shit in my nose. Guys, you know what? I'll be honest, I'm going to go to the bathroom just to blow my nose because this shit is irritating me. You listen to audiobooks? No, I do not. I personally read them. And the reason why I read audiobooks is because it makes more sense, right? And when I say it makes more sense, give me a second. Let's see. What? I have to buy it? Okay, no. I don't want a video. I want a picture of the lady. By the way, you leaked it. Okay, so here's the thing. I leaked all my emails. I guess that's a big deal. Not really, but... Dude, why is it so hard just to get a fucking picture of some white lady as a teacher? Oh my god, I'm about to lose it, dude. My nose is already fucked up. Female teacher. Okay, let's see. Come on. No, I do not want a DEI lady. Come on, please. These are AI. Maybe this lady? Maybe? Why not? She looks white enough, honestly. I don't know. You know, I just realized, why are they all of different races? Where's my white ladies at? They're all the way at the bottom, and it's AI. You didn't finish TOYR, your thoughts on audiobooks. Yeah, by the way, I don't touch audiobooks. Here's the thing, I'll listen to a podcast of the author because they pretty much talk about the same thing. But more or less the reason why I don't listen to audiobooks is because based on myself, okay? Audiobooks can work for you. Audiobooks do not work for me after years of experimentation just because I don't pay attention. Like the information they give in books, from my personal experience when I read them, is so like compact and complex that you're not actually consuming the information how you should, which is when you're reading the book, how I read it and then I pause. I put everything they're saying in different scenarios and contexts to see if what they're saying does make sense, right? And that allows me to learn more and really instill the information they're trying to teach. But if I try to do it when I'm listening to an audiobook, it doesn't happen, because when I'm listening to an audiobook, I'm not doing jack shit. I'm doing something else. So I'm like giving it my full attention. So I'm not actually learning. Okay. Appearance, Asian guy with glasses and okay, hold up, with glasses. And teachers would do the okay, hold up. And teachers would do the exact same thing. And teachers would do the exact same thing, grouping me into this smart kid, grouping me into this. Okay, let's do this. Into this smart kid role. Okay, so what we're going to do next is, after it's done, we're going to crop the right side. Hold up. This is what I'm going to do. Do this. Now I'm going to crop it on the right side. Boom, there we go. To this. Okay, perfect. And then we're going to cut my face out. Smart kid role. So what we're going to do is generic Asian nerd. Generic Asian nerd. Kid, though. It needs to be. Oh, there we go. Done. We got the generic Asian fat kid nerd. Low key, looks like me when I was a kid. I'll be honest. So here's the fat Asian kid. Just pull him like right here. Put him underneath this image. Okay. All right, guys. And why has the viewership dropped so much? Who cares? Who cares, man? Who cares? I'm here to work, not to have like high viewership. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta blow my nose. Usually 4, but honestly 4 I think.
Where she go, I'll never know. Her friends bounce to. I guess it's their loss, but they'll never know what we'll amount to. Would you be my light, be my yellow? PYT walking down for fellow, put a smile on his face at the end.
Okay, here we go. I'm back. You know, here's the thing. I was thinking about it. When you asked why viewership has dropped so low, I was thinking, it doesn't matter, right? Like, the truth is, obviously, viewership does matter. It's something I do care about, but at the same time, I can't let it control me. So more or less, I'm going to do what I've always done, which is just edit the video and talk. And if viewership goes up or down because of it, awesome, great. I'm still going to do what I need to do, right? Because more or less, I think that's the same perspective as content. My newest video completely fucking flopped. Completely flopped. And you watch the comments, or you look at the comments, people are like, oh, this is so sad, this is so emotional. That was the point, right? It's like I'm trying to get better at my storytelling, which I think is the trick to making things significantly more engaging. Okay, so we have 30 seconds of the video. Actually, should I watch the whole thing? I don't know. What's up, squads? How are you? And teachers would do the exact same thing, grouping me into this smart kid. Okay. Grouping me into this. Okay, fuck this. Fuck the glasses. I think we'll just have the fat Asian kid. Grouping me into this. Okay, boom. Sigma wolf mindset. I mean, it really is. It really is a Sigma wolf mindset. Because here's the thing, guys. How many subs do you earn for 10K views on average? I don't know. I don't look. Obviously a lot. Let me see. Because it depends. Like, if you're a newer channel, any video you upload will get subs, right? But if you're posting videos and it gets like 300,000 views, but you have 1 million subs, it's probably gonna get you very little. Let me think. I'm trying to put a Vine boom sound effect on this. What is this? Looks like there's a song right here. I'm actually very curious what it's supposed to be. No, I do not like this song.
Do not give enough credit.
Okay. And then what we're going to do is throw in sound effects throughout the entire thing, which I've actually been neglecting. Ooh, ooh, ooh. a Vine Boom, generic. Into this smart kid identity. And what people fail to realize is how you view yourself today is not based on your life experiences and who you... Okay, hold up. Smart kid identity. Okay, perfect. And then what we're going to do is throw in a little transition, right? Where it's supposed to be, holy shit, he looks like him. Holy shit, he looks like him. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're gonna elevate this. We're gonna make myself a little bit opacity, transparent, so I can really fit the face. That's the thought process, right? I want to fit the face of the fat kid. You know, let's do this. I want the eyes to match. So it's very minute details that you guys can. There we go. I think we did it. I think we did it. Hold up. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's change the opacity to 100. Identity. And what people fail to realize is how you view yourself. It looks like shit. Is there a way to listen to a YouTube stream without the video? Because high key, don't want to waste all the data. I don't know, like go to Wi-Fi, bro, or just stop watching. I mean that's the truth, right? I appreciate the support, but I don't need it as much as you need your data. Okay, let's check this out. So we have the introduction pretty much done. Asian stereotypes makes no sense. In high school, this Mexican kid called me a chink and Bruce Lee in the same sentence. And the reason why he was so angry was because I did something bad to him, which we will discuss later in the video, but almost instantly, he judged me based on my appearance. Asian guy with glasses, and teachers would do the exact same thing, grouping me into this smart kid identity. And what people fail to realize is how you view yourself today is not based on your life experiences and who you have become. Okay, hold up. The best thing you can do is watch on 144p. I'm on a bus gang. No way, are you going to school or some shit? I mean, that low-key that makes sense because today's a Friday. But dude, what the fuck is wrong with people? I went to the gym today. I usually go at 8, but I realized at 10 o'clock, nobody goes to the gym. I went to the gym today. It was packed. Like, guys, get a job. You know, it's so funny because I don't have a job. But I mean, obviously, this is technically my job. All right.
Me into this smart kid identity.
Role.
And what people fail to realize is how you view
how you view yourself. So I think what I'm going to do is how you view yourself, right? I think we're going to throw in a left. We're going to cut the left side. Throw in some music. Let's ask ChatGPT. Now I'm on vacation. Oh shit. Where are you at, man? Congrats. Vacation is always like a celebration. Riding to home. So celebration's over. Okay, let's ask ChatGPT. More or less what I want is, what are identities people have about themselves? I want it to be relatable things that people have. Okay. I'll tell you what, guys. When I was gone, there was so much snot in my nose. What the hell? This song has 667 views. I didn't even know that. Here's the thing. I know this song has a music video. No, wait, what? This song has a music video. Why would this have only 667? I think it's like a re-upload or whatever, but the song's okay. It's okay. It's pretty good, honestly. I like it. Okay. Introvert, extrovert, perfectionist, procrastinator, planner, spontaneous, identity-based, foodie. Okay, boom. Foodie makes sense. So we'll do this.
fail to realize is how you view your...
Okay. Foodie. No. I don't like it. Like, I'm nice. About what I'ma do. Pay the bills. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to...
How you view yourself today is not... How you view yourself today...
Okay, cut this. So we're gonna cut myself even more. So I think what we're going to do is cut myself even more, right? And then what we're going to do is have a little character over here. Throw this right here. He's like standing. West Coast Blues. And then he's like thinking. Okay, the little character is thinking of like what he is. He's like, what am I? Who am I? Dude, I'll tell you what, I think being a philosopher is low-key easy as hell. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's like the way my brain is wired, but I think philosophy is a super easy thing to learn. It's super easy to naturally do. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know how people's experience will feel based on that. Very good content. Nah, I mean, depends. Here's the thing. I could definitely be funnier when I'm going live. But I low-key think that's, like, more effort. You know what I mean? And today's going to be a long live stream. Whether it's 1 viewer or it's going to be 30 viewers. Because I'm planning to edit this until, like, I'm really thinking of, like, a 5-hour live stream. I don't know if I could do it. But I'm always shooting for the stars. That's the truth. Me into this smart kid identity, and what people fail to realize is how you view yourself today is not based on your life. Okay, I think what I'm going to do when this is cutting away is to add sound effects to let people know this is intentional. I'm also trying to do this very quickly. I'm like imagining a speedrun scenario right now where like I'm going to die. So music's gone, music's loud, we don't need it anymore, because what we're going to do next is I want sound effects, right, for when it gets cut away. But I don't know what to do. I don't know what sound effect I particularly want. So we're gonna let it play. Smash Bros. I don't like any of these. I don't like the way any of them sound, I'll be honest. So these are sound effects I would use back in my YouTube days. Nah, I mean just in general, you got good content. I appreciate it, bro. Nah, I think you gotta do a mukbang stream with the FaZe boys. Yeah, dude, I mean, that'd be nice, but I'm clearly not at that level yet. Okay, we're using Smash Bros sound effects because it's, you know, a fighting game. Fighting games need to have good sound effects. There's like a nice punchiness to everything. I think this works. I think this works for when I cut away this thing. So let's do this, right? Is how you view yourself today is not based on your life experience, okay? Is not based on your... Okay, so I think what we're going to do next is we cut myself over here entirely. Is how you view yourself today is not based on your life. All right, and then your life experience comes with another sound effect. So let's do this, slide this over. Is not based on your life experience. So this is going to get complex very quickly, but more or less, how you view yourself is not based on your life experience. So a lot of people think, because this has happened to me, this is the way who I am. But a lot of how you view yourself is out of your control. You're born in a family, you're born in your race, you're born in your wealth class. And that's a lot of your identity already. Does that make sense? Okay, you gotta do the old Jason method? Nah. I think I could go like the TikTok route, but I don't know if I should, right? That's the thing I've been thinking about, because TikTok is pretty easy to grow in, but is it growth worthwhile? I don't know. I would rather pay someone to do my TikToks, but I haven't found someone yet. But I should look for someone to do TikToks. I'll be honest. View yourself today is not based on your life experience. Okay, life experience. So when I'm doing life experience, I have to really think about how to visualize it. Like, how do I visualize life experience? Yourself today is not based on your life experience. Hold up. Life experience. So life experience just pop up right here. Suicidal when you say it's over. Life experience. Okay, I think we're going to do life experience. What we're going to do is do this, and then we're also going to make it red. So life experience in quotes, because it's gonna make the viewer question like, what the fuck is this guy talking about right now? Okay, so let's watch what I've got so far. I don't know if it's good, I don't know if it's bad. Hopefully it's good, but we'll see. Asian stereotypes makes no sense. In high school, this Mexican kid called me a chink and Bruce Lee in the same sentence. And the reason why he was so angry was because I did something bad to him, which we will discuss later in the video. But almost instantly, he judged me based on my appearance. Asian guy with glasses, and teachers would do the exact same thing, grouping me into this smart kid identity. Okay, Vine boom sound effect, not bad, definitely too loud. We're going to lower the volume. And what people fail to realize is how you view yourself today is not based on your life experiences and shit. Okay, so life experience is supposed to go right here, I think. Based on your life experience. What the fuck? It's supposed to be right here. Okay, life experience goes right here. Today is not based on your life experiences and who you have become, but what has been assigned to you. Yo, you want me to start a TikTok's clip account for you? I haven't really done it before, but I know how I know the how-dos. Yeah, bro, I appreciate it. Like, hit me up on Discord, I'll pay you. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna take advantage of my fans. And like, let's be real. But most TikTok clip accounts you see is paid. There's like you can go to their Discord and they have a thing to pay their fans, all that kind of stuff. I'll pay you. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't know where you're from, squads, but hopefully not hopefully, right? But like, it'd be best if you're in a third world country so I can pay you money. That's like a big deal. But if you're in the US, it'd be like, chump change, because I don't got money. But I'm definitely going to pay you, right? Like, don't get me wrong, I'll pay anyone who does TikTok clips. Obviously it has to be good. I've worked with someone before, and dude, that kid was dumb as hell. That kid was like dumb as shit. You reckon Troll is gonna come back with an alt? Probably not. Probably not. It is not based on your life experiences and okay. People fail to realize is how you view yourself today is not based on your life experiences. I'm nice. Hire a guy from the Philippines. Yeah, I could. But if you hop on Fiverr, dude, those guys are expensive for no reason. I'm crying from a third world country. It's called arbitrage. If you've heard of it, it's a thing. It's like a big thing where a lot. Hold up. Shit. Now I realize that I'm gonna have to draw like Asian people, like Asian stick figure people. So they'll just be squinting the entire time. Where am I from? I'm from America, California. I'm assuming you're asking squaws. On your life experiences and who you have become, but okay. So what am I trying to say here? How you view yourself today is not based on your life experiences and who you have become, but what has been assigned to. I'm stuck right here. This happens all the time. Once I get into things that are a little bit more conceptually complex, I get completely lost. Actually, now that we think about it, here's the thing. Hi, hello, Anya. All right, I'll hit you up on Discord then. Now that we talk about it, I've hopped on Fiverr before, right? I think I got Fiverr back when I was doing Zenith Division. I hopped on Fiverr just to tell a person to make my logo. They did a great job. So like TikTok clips, like, don't get me wrong, I could do it myself, but they're just so expensive. And here's the thing, these guys know how expensive they are, right? Like, are we joking? Are we joking right now? Where everyone's saying like $15, $45. Who the fuck do you think I am? I'll create clips for TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. I bet this person uses AI, right? Like, it's low-key difficult to find someone who's cheap. But here's the thing, I did a marketing internship and I know how much it usually ranges. Like, a TikTok can go for as low as $3. Like, my CEO, I was talking to the CEO of the company, right? And he's like, yo, once you find the formula, okay, what we're going to do is scale it up. I know people from India who make TikToks for $3. I was like, fuck yeah. Here's the thing, I think the only reason why they're $5 is because it's called Fiverr. I think that's like the bare minimum you could do. I'm assuming. That's my assumption. But like TikToks are very, very easy to whip up because you're not gonna take an hour to make them, especially if it's just a clip from a live stream. It's a volume game. You're pretty much going by volume because you're pretty much shooting blindly. And then once you find it, so like, honestly, we're gonna talk a little bit. No, we're not. Completely irrelevant. What am I doing? Okay, let's do it. Is how you view yourself today is not based on your life experiences and okay, today is not based on your okay, so life experience. So instead of the Asian thing, life experience, I think what we're going to do is have a oh my god, oh hold up, image. What we're going to do is have a clip of like some small little kid vibing. So when I do image, okay, hold up. I think we found a clip of kids, low-key creepy that I said that, but what we need is like a cute clip of people just vibing. Yeah. I mean, this isn't bad, right? This is a clip of people trick-or-treating. So what I'm trying to say is that how you view yourself today, which obviously I'm going extreme and I'm going to give the devil's advocate to my own point, right? So I think that could be a formula I'm going to reuse. Here's a clip of people vibing, like kids trick-or-treating. So that could be a life experience that I'm referencing. Here's a clip of a little baby, cute. Very cute. But what am I gonna do with this? Hold up. Let me try to imagine this real quick. Shut up, fat black guy. Your life experiences and who you have become, but what has been assigned to your life experiences Low key, no, hold up. Low key, yo, he looks angry as hell in this picture. All right, nah, low key, I think this works. The cute baby on Easter, I think that actually works. By the way, right now, I told my girlfriend to go make me like a sandwich, and I told her to make me, what is it? Hold on, give me a second. Please don't go. I told her to go make me like sourdough bread, bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. I'm telling you, I made it for her so many times. Delicious. It is so, so good. It is so good. Speak of the devil, I was literally talking about you. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Check it out. Check it out. We got cheese, we got bacon, we got eggs in this bitch. Oh my God, on sourdough bread. I'm telling you guys, this is gonna be a mess. I'm gonna eat this in the span of like 10 seconds. All right, hold up. You asked her to make a sandwich? Canceled. Please don't go. If I wake up tomorrow, will you still? You know what? You know what we'll do? We'll watch the video. We'll watch my own video while we're eating. We're gonna see what I say so far, because I'm actually curious what I've said, because I've recorded this like 2 days ago. Asian stereotypes makes no sense. In high school, this Mexican kid called me a chink and Bruce Lee in the same sentence. And the reason why he was so angry was because I did something bad to him, which we will discuss later in the video, but almost instantly, he judged me based on my appearance, Asian guy with glasses, and teachers would do the exact same thing, grouping me into this smart kid identity. She did a great job.
What people fail to realize is how you view yourself today is not based on your life experiences and who you have become, but what has been assigned to you. You don't get to choose who you are because it has already been determined by your race, family, gender, religion, and people like to pretend that Asian stereotypes makes no sense, but the teacher was right. I am smart. You're Bruce Lee. At the time, I did karate, competed in high school wrestling, 4 other sports at varsity level.
That's a lie.
Stereotypes do make sense and very controversial, but people do not give enough credit to what defines them as a person today. It is your identity that leads you towards what you've.
Thank you so much, baby. And orange juice. Thank you. Holy shit. Oh my God, this tastes so good.
Become, because it is your excuses and your
shout out to girlfriend.
There's this blind assumption that I always wanted to just be an astronaut as a kid, but is that even true? Because the identities people have for themselves is a strong indicator to guiding their actions. I am a healthy person, so I will eat healthy foods. I will eat salads, avoid sodas. The best way to overcome your addiction is not to remove the habit, but at its core and roots, you change how you view yourself. Because if I constantly label myself as an addict, oh, I love drinking alcohol, you continually view yourself and guide yourself towards going back and drinking that alcohol. Identity plays a very large role in how you choose your actions. And
what is doing so far? Is it interesting?
I'm Asian, and there's this stereotype that a lot of us
North Korea. Shooting straight from North Korea.
Music, we love going half naked. Guess what? I guarantee you half of them do not like to do that. And by the way, the stereotype is true. Almost
okay, I'm getting bored of my own video. There's no edits.
Asian people I do know have gone to a rave. And why is that? It's not because everyone just loves those activities, but because I've associated myself in this group. And there's this assumption that because I'm just like them, that I probably by association will also like raving. But here's the thing. Too many people fall into the trap of assuming that I have this.
You guys hear that crunch? Oh my God, hold up.
So I must do what this group does. And if people are wondering why I did karate, I am not fucking kidding. It's because I watched YouTube videos. I learned about the racism, the stereotypes that I'm supposed to know karate. And I told my mom, I want to know karate because that's the expectation people have upon me. And when I entered middle school, I was actually a very bad kid in elementary. I would get into fights. I almost got suspended for getting into so much trouble. But middle school came around and I started learning about all these expectations I have upon this little Asian kid. I'm supposed to be good at math. I'm supposed to have really good grades. And unsurprisingly, I naturally conform to what people expect of me. Obviously, I've grown up and I'm much more than just my stereotypes. At the same time, I'm not resentful of all the stereotypes that I had to live up to. People have the conversation that all stereotypes are bad, even the good and bad ones. But let's be fucking honest, all right? I'm really grateful that I felt the pressure to get good grades. I'm really grateful that I felt the pressure to know combat sports because I felt the need to live up to them. It made my life better, right? And majority of these stereotypes pushed me in the right direction. And I can't speak on what
join the
bad
Discord.
stereotypes
Then you
are
can
for
add me.
other types of people, but I do know that obviously if there is an expectation that I should act this way and it's a bad action, then people are going to act that way, especially children. It is not beneficial, and most of the time people get stuck in the cycle of never even realizing that the only reason why you view yourself, you have this identity, was because you were given to it as a child. A lot of people don't have the choice in what family they are brought up in, the culture they are in, how they are fed as children. Fun fact, most people who grow up fat will stay fat for the rest of their lives. And I guarantee you, a large reason why this happens is because they have identified themselves their entire lives. They can't see themselves as skinny. I'm a fat person, so I will always eat foods that I like to enjoy. It is my coping mechanism. It is such an integral part into who they are.
Dude, I'm cooking.
By the way, they didn't even get to choose. So here's the conversation I think is even more important. What are the things that I do on a consistent basis that I don't even like doing? How much of my identity was given to me rather than something I slowly learned that is just me? So this final story of the Mexican kid calling me a chink and Bruce Lee was because I would always cut people in the lunch line. The lunch is 30-minute break, and I'm not gonna spend 15 minutes at the end of the line waiting for food. I've done it before, it's a complete waste. And I realized that there are these groups of people, introverted people, that are complete pushovers. They'll let you do anything to them. I mean, like, in the context of, I would walk up to them, say, hey, what's up? And then they say, hey, what's up? And they do nothing else. I stand right behind them. There are other people behind the line, and they're making the assumption that I already know this person, so it's cool that I cut the line. And finally, there was this Mexican kid, the first time ever, where someone talked shit, was like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? I turn around, I look at him. I turn back around, I wait in front of other people to get the food. Everything was extremely awkward because I also know a little bit
I'm gonna go wash my hands.
games. Anywho, it must have taken a lot of courage for that person to call me out. I made them feel extremely awkward, but not giving them a reaction they wanted. I got my food and I left. Nothing happened because I knew based on stereotypes, the person's build, the way they looked, they were not gonna do anything. And I think here's a very important point you need to understand before ending this video off. It's that there are very smart people who are already aware of this. There are many exceptions to all the stereotypes I pointed out, and those people are known as contrarians. People are aware of all the expectations people put onto them.
No, I did not record this
other
today.
celebrities like Sneeko.
I recorded this like 2 days ago, and more or less this video had a general idea, but there was no script. I kind of introduction wise it was very scripted, but everything else was much more like off the dome. And I think off the dome is a little bit more engaging. I'm not too sure. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it, but let's see. Let's add a Maz. Baby, please don't. Woo! Delicious. Okay, let's add this person as a friend. Boom, add friend. All right, let's get to work, guys. So listening to it, it's pretty good, but I low-key lose myself around this part, right? Maybe because there's no face attached to this, but I kind of lose myself and like the points I'm trying to make here.
Based on your life experience.
Okay, hold up.
Realize is how you view yourself today is not based on your.
Okay, so let's remove this character. We don't need him thinking. Let's do this.
How you view yourself today is not based on your life.
Okay, so delete this.
How you view yourself today is not based on your life experiences and who you have become, but what has been assigned.
Okay, done cooking right now. So this is what we're going to do, right? We downloaded the clips. It should be in figure 32, the folder. So let's throw this over here. So actually, I know exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have the image clip of the kids trick-or-treating, and maybe I'll throw in like life experience to really hammer it down. Damn, you pronounced it good. What did I pronounce? What did I pronounce?
Today is not based on
Okay, then here's like a clip of kids trick-or-treating. So it'll be like maybe like a memory, maybe a relatable moment we want to hit for the other people. Then what we're also going to add is a noise filter. Go, 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 go. We're gonna have the iconic noise. It's way too dark. It's way too dark for the noise filter. Okay, delete noise filter. Okay.
Yourself today is that.
Okay. View yourself today. So, hey, view yourself today. Here's the cut right here. The name. What did I pronounce? Your name? Your name is Squaz? I have no idea.
Identity. And what people fail to realize is how you view yourself today is not based on your life experiences and who you have become, but what has been assigned to you.
Okay.
Who you have become, but what has been.
Oh my god, I'm about to cook. I'm about to cook. I'm about to cook. I'm about to cook right now. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're gonna have a hand transparent. We're gonna have a hand pointing, okay? And the reason why I want a hand finger pointing is that what we're going to do is have like a small little character existing. So that's what we're going to do.
And who you have become, but what has been a.
No. Delete my face.
And who you have become, but.
Do this. I'm going to nest these images together. No, but first, before I do that, I'm going to extend it as much as I can. I'm going to nest it. Then it's one whole thing. Transition away.
What has been
perfect. Then what has been assigned to you. Okay. So what I mean by what has been assigned to, I mean, you guys already know. You guys already saw part of the video. Let me see.
But what has been.
So this is also going to transition along with it.
But what has been assigned to you.
What has been assigned to you?
But what has been assigned to you.
All right, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna throw in a person or character where he's just standing. He's like, what the fuck? I was thinking of maybe putting in words, but I don't think I need to. Speaking of which, I don't even need to draw this. I'm just gonna grab a character I've drawn before. Nope, never mind. I am gonna draw the character. I don't want to spend too much time just looking around characters. It's less bandwidth on my brain, right? Like less effort, but definitely not worth the time cost. So we'll just have a person standing here, right? He's looking. His arms are down. He's a little bit sad or depressed or whatever. Okay, boom. So there's a homeboy, excuse me. There's a motherfucker just standing right there doing nothing. By the way, Squaz, I'll give you the instructions right now. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people, have solicited in my Discord DMs, and they said some bullshit. I mean, not bullshit, but like, it's like, yeah, dude, let me make some TikToks for you, man. Let me make some TikToks for you. I'm like, okay, cool, I'll pay you. And then he's like, yeah. I mean, dude, you don't even gotta pay me, man. I'm just doing it for like the experience and all that kind of stuff. And then afterwards, I was like, okay, cool. Just okay, cool. Make me the first TikTok, and then we'll talk so I can know like where to improve and teach you. He never did it. He never came back. Like, dude, he was just wasting my time. So like, same thing for you, Squaz. Just make a TikTok, and then we'll see where your understandings are, if that makes sense. Because here's the thing. I think main channel makes more sense because throughout the live streams, there will be clippable moments, but it's not long enough. And if anything, I'll be the person to send you the clippable moments, right? So more or less, it's like, here's the problem, here's the puzzle people need to solve. It's like, how do I transform the format of my videos into TikTok and make it entertaining? Because my videos are good, but only on YouTube. So how do you change the format to make it as entertaining? You gotta figure that out.
But what has been assigned to you?
Okay, what has been assigned to you?
But what has been assigned to you? You don't get to choose who you are. Because
oh my god, I'm cooking.
Assigned to you.
Okay, you don't get to choose who you are. How do I do this? I think what I want is like a clip of me, right? Here's a clip of me.
What has been assigned? Been assigned to you.
Looking for someone to Okay, so here's a clip of me. What we're also going to do is nest this. Make it smaller, right? It's going to replace the hand pointing. Put my face like right here. So the thought process is it's like a face cam. Like inspiration from Let's Play YouTubers where they have their face in the corner. I think like that's the same idea, but in a much more, I think, commentary style.
You don't get to choose who you are because it has already been determined by your race assigned to you. You don't get to choose who you are because it has already been determined.
Okay.
Because it has already been determined by your
race. So when I do race, I think what I'll do is like Asian. I'll throw like an Asian guy over here. I think actually instead that it makes more sense to reuse the first image from the very beginning of the video, right? By your race. And I think what I'll also do is have like what's that sound effect called? Boy, you're the man. Ling ling ling. Asian ringtone sound effect. There we go. That's all I need. That's all I need. I know what he's gonna say. He's gonna say, "Your phone linging," or some shit like that. I've heard it too many times. And then what I also have to do is I totally forgot, but when I introduced Bruce Lee, I also wanted the hiya. Well, unless I did that right.
Bruce Lee in the same sentence. High school, this Mexican kid called me a chink and Bruce Lee in the same sentence.
Ah, I was supposed to put the hiya here. That's why I felt like I needed to do it in the same sentence. But actually, I like the in the same sentence way more.
And the reason why he was so angry was because I did something bad to him, which we will discuss later in the video, but almost instantly, he judged me based on my appearance. Asian guy with glasses, and teachers would do the exact same thing, grouping me into this smart kid identity. And what people fail to realize is how you view yourself today is not based on your life experiences and who you have become, but what has been assigned to you. You don't get to choose who you are because it has already been determined.
Oh my god, dude, I'm fucking cooking, dude. I'm fucking cooking. All right, now more or less, I'm curious how the transition goes because the next video clip isn't the best from what I remember. All right, let's do this. Do this. Decrease the audio by like a big time, maybe 18 decibels. Let's add a.
Has already been determined by your race.
By your race.
Been determined by your race, family.
Okay, so what we're going to do is make this character be for as long as possible because it's going to be a very long clip. So race,
family.
Okay, family. So family could be like white people, like a happy family, or more. No. I think more importantly, it'll be a negative family, right? Like a family who looks like douchebags, incest family. There we go. Huh. No. Like real. No, I know there's a thing. There's like a real incest family. Oh shit. Oh shit, dude. Fuck, holy shit. Guys, holy shit. Okay, there are tits on screen. But we're adults here. We're adults, right? Yeah, they're actual tits. I searched up incest family, like real incest, and then porn popped up. Anyway. Okay. Now we're working it from a. What? There's some fucking guy. There's a guy on YouTube where he interviews an incest family. Interviewing the incest family. Okay, let's see. The Whitakers. There we go. These are the people. Inbred family. Okay. I think what I'll do is just grab the screenshot. Yo, Rambo, what's up, bro? Wonder if you know what it means to to laugh as tears go by. I'm gonna send you a video on Discord. I just did it. I think it would be cool for TikTok. All right, sure. For you or for me? I want like a high quality image of them. Honestly, this works, right? Okay, hold up. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to download this video real quick. And by the way, incest is funny, inbred is funny, 9/11 is funny, but if you really get down and deep and dirty with it, it's kind of sad, right? Like, I mean, very obviously, like very obvious, right? It's good to have empathy and all that kind of stuff, but I think people forget sometimes just because they're so deep into the joke that they lose their empathy towards other people.
This is pretty sad. Like, this is pretty sad stuff. Like, period. Overall. Okay. Wait, it has too much MB for Discord. I gotta change it real quick. Yeah, I mean, I was like, that's usually going to happen. If anything, just send me a Google Drive of everything, bro. Choose who you are, because it has already been determined by your race, family. So we're gonna throw in the incest family, which low-key is a lot of effort. I could have just done a white family. Already been determined by your race, family, gender, okay? Gender, which will be a male, gender, males. The only reason why they maxed it out is because they want you to pay for Discord Nitro. Dude, very easy solution. Just post it on Google Drive. That's the workaround. That's the thing I always do with other YouTubers. Babe, if you don't mind, could you put on like, yes. Sorry, it's throwing me off. There's like a lot of things happening. I'm getting stimulated. Maybe too stimulated. No, I'm kidding. All right, I'm just gotta. Why is this so hard? Gender male logo. I don't know why I googled sound effect. That makes no sense, but here we go. Save image. We got the male gender look right now. Let's see. Now I'm trying to find the image I downloaded. And I'm about to crash out. I can't find it. I don't know where it is. That pisses me off. That actually pisses me off. Let's see. Let's go to figure 32. Yeah, I mean, it's not there. I couldn't find it. So we downloaded it one more time. Then we have the male gender thing. There we go. We have this look over here. I think what we're also going to do is pretty much erase my own face, because it's low-key taking up a lot of space. It's like right here. Yeah. Choose who you are, because it has already been determined by your race, family, and then we're gonna throw in gender. I think gender should take the place of my face, right? So I'm gonna cut my own face out of here. Race, family, gender, religion, okay? And then what we're going to do next is have. What we're going to do? We're going to have Lego Jesus. There's a Lego Jesus Christ over here. Is this blasphemous? I have no idea. But I don't think people care. That's the truth. Family, gender, religion over here. Then we got Lego. We got Lego Jesus. And then family. The family thing should have been finished downloading. And then what we're going to do is pull over the family clip. Here we go. Here's the clip of them. Shout out to these people. I hope they live prosperous lives, no matter their circumstances. You know, funny enough, this is like a little bit relevant, but as a kid, I always saw like homeless people and stuff, and I asked my mom, like, Mom, what am I supposed to do? Like, what am I supposed to do to like help them, right? Because like, I don't have money, right? I would tell my parents that as a kid. I was like, I don't have the money to help them. There's nothing I can do. Like, I don't want to see them at the same time. And what they told me was, there's nothing you can do, Rambo. The only thing you can do is pretty much look at them and wish the best for them. So that's a very strong habit I've developed over time, where I just look at people. I wish had like better lives, and all I do is just look at them and think, I wish the best for you, right? I look at people in a wheelchair, which I think that was the reason why I asked that question, and it would be the same thing where, like, I wish the best for you, and that's all I can do, right? I think that's a very good perspective to have. Let's see Reno. Let's see what he says. And I'll watch it right now. I don't know why I wouldn't. Oh shit. Okay, here we go. Let's see. 10-second clip. I'm low-key scared, because I'll be honest, it's kind of cringe to watch your own videos, even the ones that do well. Let's do it. People dream about furries. Like, half of my dream characters are furries. Let's go! Dude, what the fuck, dude? That makes me look so bad. Oh no, dude, that is so cringe. There's absolutely no way that's ever gonna do anything, bro. There's no way. Like that is going to get me hate comments for sure, and I don't care.
But dude, no, I'm talking. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, honestly, the more I think about it, the more I probably should just do my own TikToks, like face. I just record myself. But what am I gonna do? I don't know. I think more or less the type of content I was thinking was. I'll give you guys a sauce. I was thinking. I pretty much watched one of my own videos. I listened to a very quotable moment, and then I do the thing where I say, this is what Confucius said, or like some very cool philosopher, like Confucius once said, and it'll be like my quote, right? And then you cut to it, and then as and then it'll be like a video clip of me, where my face is like, I lied, I said this, and the reason why I said this, like blah blah blah. You know, I explain my own quote. I have no idea. I was thinking of stuff like that. I could try it, but I'll be honest. Making videos is putting yourself in a very vulnerable position. And while I'm comfortable live streaming and doing YouTube videos because I already know how to do it, it's even more comfortable to do it again in a different context or a different platform. Maybe I should. I don't know.
Family, gender.
Okay, family. I need to throw in family, which is this clip right here. Family.
Determined by your race.
Don't leave so soon, don't leave so soon, know that I get through. I think what I'm going to do is make this right here, right? Family goes here.
Race, family, gender, religion, and...
Okay, religion, Jesus should be on the left. Jesus should be on the left for sure.
Race, family, gender, religion, and people like to pretend that age, gender...
No, it's okay. I don't want any more orange juice. Dude, my brain is about to explode. I feel like there's so many things happening. I'm gonna stop playing the music, guys. I don't know if you guys give a fuck, but I'm turning off the music. I'm just gonna work.
But what has been assigned to you?
Okay, so after the sound effect of what I'm also going to do is transition some music into there. So let's see, what type of music do I want? Obviously, I love decisions. I'm going to open up one of my videos and I'm just gonna grab the music I use. I don't know which person said it. I think it was He recommended to use Arvel 14, like a song sampled by Kanye. It sounds amazing. I don't know what the fuck. Why is this all red? I don't know, but this is supposed to be music. I guess Adobe couldn't find those images or songs. Hold up, let me see. Let's throw this in maybe. Let's see what this sounds like. No, I do not like this. Hold up. I'm going to reset this actually. I'm going to reset everything because I closed the loading way too soon. So I think that's the reason why the music isn't popping up, because Adobe was trying to find the music. Oh my god. I think the reason why I feel a little bit silly today was because yesterday me and my girlfriend went on a run and we ran for like a good amount. We ran. I don't know how long I ran. I don't believe it because I know how far 5 miles is, but my phone said I ran 5 miles. Like I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It felt more like a little bit. It felt like a 3-4 miler. Definitely not 5, but maybe I ran 5 miles. I highly doubt it because I haven't trained in running in a very, very long time. So, yep, I for sure did that. Was it you? Was it you? Shout out to Okay, let's see. It's loading, and if I close it, it won't get all the images I have loaded. It'll just be red. So this time, I'm going to be a little bit more patient. I let everything load in, and then I'm going to do the exact same thing with Penguin Zero. The Penguin Zero video. Do I remember what I talked about in that video? No, I did not. Not at all. Okay, let's see. Okay, do not press cancel. Jesus, I had to tell myself that. Okay, let's see. Throw this here. What? The music isn't there. What the fuck?
There are so many channels like these where...
Okay. This song's okay. I honestly don't like that song. Hell nah. What are you talking about? I have no idea. Okay. So this is my own video, the newest one. I think what I'll do is just try to find music. Now the question is, what type of music do I want? You know, I've always been wanting to pick songs about, like, here, let me see. I've always been meaning to play the song. Let me see.
Your addiction is that to remove the habit, but at its core and roots, you change how you view yourself. Because if I constantly label
and then
California,
oh no, I've already used the song. Hold up. I don't think I want to listen to this one more time. Maybe this song.
just me. So this
No, I do not like that song. Okay, how about this one?
final story of the Mexican kid calling me a chink and Bruce Lee was because I would always cut.
This is not bad. The song's okay, right? I think it fits under any context, so I'm just gonna throw it in there just because I can. Let's close this. Don't mean to have that open. Hell no, it wasn't me. Well, shout out to that one guy, bro. That guy cooked for me. But on the trip, I wanted to talk to Huz. Did you? That's the real question. Did you have the confidence to do so? Which, by the way, on a trip is the best time. Maybe it's kind of bad because family's around, but who cares, right? Because at that time, there's no embarrassing loss that will happen because it's guaranteed to, like, if things go bad, there's no repercussions because no one will be there. My girlfriend took my water, which is a good thing because she's gonna refill it.
Has been assigned to you. You don't get to choose who you are because it has already been determined by your race, family, gender, religion, and people like to pretend that Asian stereotypes.
So this is what we're going to do, okay? I really like this clip. So what we're going to do is cut all of this. We're going to nest every single one of these images. Call me crazy, okay?
By your race, family, gender, religion, and people like to pretend that Asian stereotypes makes no sense.
Oh my god, I'm cooking right now. So what we're going to do is a transition to the introduction of the video again. Holy fuck, by sheer coincidence. Nah, I made way too many excuses, or maybe it was just reality. What does that mean? Reality is how you choose to view it, right? Reality can literally be anything. That's the truth. Because back in the day, reality was humans couldn't fly until someone perceived that you could fly, and they figured it out.
Race, family, gender, religion, and people like to pretend that Asian stereotypes makes no sense.
Fuck, hold up. And then we're going to do the Asian stereotypes makes no sense. We throw this over here. Let me see.
Asian stereotypes.
Let's do this right here.
Stereotypes makes no sense.
Yes!
Types makes no
Makes. The no comes here.
sense.
The sense comes here.
Makes no sense. But the teacher was right. I am smart.
Okay.
Pretend that Asian stereotypes makes no sense.
Okay, and then what we're going to do is do the same thing with the teacher. Or like, hold up, let's see. Where the fuck's the teacher? Oh shit. Oh, there she is. Okay. Alright, hold up. Now, what we're going to do is use the same teacher, but this time, what I'm going to do is flip her around. So I'm going to use the same thing, but we're going to do a 360. We're going to do a 360 over here. Well, basically, I didn't and regret that. Okay, well, that fucking sucks, bro.
Stereotypes makes no sense, but the teacher was right. I am smart. You're Bruce Lee. At the time, stereotypes makes no sense, but the teacher was right. I am smart. You're Bruce, but the teacher was right. I am smart.
No, actually, I don't want my own face here. Also, no, I don't want this clip. What I'm going to do is just have this lady over here, and then this lady is going to take the place of the green screen. You need to stop putting labels on yourself. Exactly. Or more or less, you gotta stop putting negative labels on yourself, because the positive ones, I mean, you could make the argument that positive labels could also be a bad thing because you don't know what they actually are, right? Like, you don't know if the positive labels is a positive or, you don't know if it's a good or bad thing. My personal opinion, most of the time, being positive is always a good thing. But the question is, what type of positivity are you seeking, right? Because someone can see your positive as a negative, and maybe your positive will be a negative 10 years down the line.
Makes no sense, but the teacher was right. I am smart. You're Bruce Lee. Right. I am smart.
Okay, then we cut right here.
You're Bruce Lee. At the time.
Okay, and then we have a person saying, you're Bruce Lee. We're going to also remove the chink, because here's the thing, guys. I'll be honest. I don't think even I could say that. Like, I'm not Chinese, but let's be real. People just make the assumption because you're Asian, you can say it. I honestly, I mean, kind of, maybe, because a lot of people are like, I think the explanation as to why like African Americans say the N-word is because they're taking back the word. And guess what? Well, while I'm not Chinese, I still get called, wait, I could say it. I don't know. Can I say it? I have no fucking idea.
Smart. You're Bruce Lee. At the time, I did karate. Lee. At the time.
Okay, perfect. And then at the time.
At the time, you're Bruce Lee.
Perfect. And then at the time, we're going to take over this right here.
Bruce Lee. At the time,
Perfect. And then what we're going, nah, you can for sure say it. Thank you, man. And that N-word. I just started saying the N-word. It's like a misunderstanding. Okay, let's see. Lobby Cipher, my song. I want a playlist at this point. I don't want to keep on picking songs. You know, let's see. The reason why I'm playing music again is because I need an image that I've drawn a long time ago of someone. Let me see. I want them to have a bandana, like a thing on their head, and it's flowing. I've done it before. I remember. It's got to be recent because it was towards my, what video was it? My most popular video at the time, or as of now. And usually, this is how I do things as to help my identity. It's more or less when I need to confront reality. I don't just say negative things as if it's going to stay forever, right? Like my most popular video as of now, meaning I'm going to surpass it at some point. And more or less, it's like, I'm not successful yet. I think those small little phrases or things you end the sentence with, long term, makes a big difference. Dude, it's none of these. What the fuck? No, what? All figures? Maybe it's in here? No, I'm wondering what figure it was where I made my most popular video. It's not this. What? Oh, it's right here. There we go. Found it. Bless you. Bless you.
I am smart. You're Bruce Lee. At the time,
Okay.
I did. You're Bruce Lee. At the time, I did.
At the time I did karate. AK, I was like 14 years old. No, excuse me. Not 14. I was a literal kid. I was in elementary school. Maybe middle school. No, elementary school.
You're Bruce Lee. At the time, I did karate.
Here's the thing. I have a video of me wrestling, but I think it's been compressed to shit. I have a video of me winning a wrestling match, but it's like, I think I've lost it, and it's super compressed from what I remember. It was like a very low quality image, but I'm not too sure. Anywho, what we're just going to do is grab some naked guy. No, excuse me. Wrestling is not naked. Some guy in a spandex suit. Wrestler spandex snooze. Was that your roommate sneezing? Lol. No, it's my girlfriend. It's my girlfriend. Asian wrestler. You know what'd be so funny? Asian high school wrestler. This Asian high school wrestler. Let's see. Will people think this is me? That's the question. Does this guy look enough like me? I have no idea. I hope so, right? Low key, maybe. It might trick a few people. All right, so let's get this Asian guy here. Let's see. Let's make him small. He's gonna replace my size. We're over here.
Time I did karate, competed in high school.
Oh my god, the karate! I can finally throw the hi-ya sound effect. All right, hold up. Here, let's see. Kung Fu yell. That's what it's labeled as.
Wrestling.
Okay, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Let's do this. Do this right here. Do this over here. Cut this out. Move this over here. Let's also lower the volume. Don't want it too loud or nothing. Pause the music.
At the time, I did karate, competed in high school wrestling, 4 other sports. Karate, competed in high school wrestling.
Okay, 4 other sports. So obviously, I'm keeping things very quick and simple. I'm not gonna tell my whole life story because it'll take forever. So right, so I sped things up a little bit, but some of the things I say is true, but at the same time, it's embellished just to speed things up. My favorite black streamer editing videos. Thank you, man. Anywho, whoa. Wait a second. Oh, okay. So the other sport I did was golf. I did golf. I was pretty good. I was in varsity. I have a trophy. I have a trophy somewhere. It's not here though. Weird. Let's see. Here's the thing. I lost so many valuable images from my phone of like my high school days of every sport. I had so many pictures, images, videos of all my memories. But I went to a water park and I thought my phone was waterproof or water resistant. So I brought it in the water and then it fucking died like almost immediately. I'm like, Okay, shit. And I didn't have it saved, so all my images disappeared. And yeah, that's not the best feeling.
Karate competed in high school wrestling for Karate competed in high school wrestling.
Honestly, should I do images or should I do words? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Karate competed in high school wrestling for
All right, and then once they 4 other sports, that's what we're going to do. We're gonna throw in this guy. We're gonna throw golf, and then we're gonna do cross country. I was gonna track. I guess we'll grab this image. Wait, I don't need to use the images. I can just drag it over. Fire. Okay. Then here's a video or image of people running cross country, and that was in a track and field baton, maybe like a baton moment. I'll be honest, I did not do the baton race. I'll tell you what I did. Back in high school, for track and field, I ran the mile and 2 mile, which sucks ass, right? Because when you're doing cross country, you run 3 miles, but you only run 3 miles one time. When I ran the 1 mile and 2 mile, it sucked stinky ass. And the reason why it sucked so much ass was because I would run my heart out, my absolute fastest for the first mile, and then I get like, I don't know, maybe a 30-minute rest, and I have to run another 2 miles at my fastest pace possible. It was just horrible. It was not fun at all.
school wrestling, 4 other sports.
What's the other one? I forgot. Tennis. There we go. It was either tennis or badminton. I was like, there's honestly, I don't want to do badminton just because there are too many Asians that did it. And here's the thing, the reason why I did sports more or less was because it allowed me to experience new things in life, right? And why would I do badminton if there was already a group of people I'm already used to, right? I'm not going to learn as much as if I was going to join wrestling, where there are people in the football team that did wrestling in the off season. And then why would I, there's like a lot of reasons why I chose to do things. And, let's see. Put the golf swing maybe like right here, maybe. Okay, there we go.
In high school wrestling, 4 other sports at varsity level. Stereotypes.
Okay, boom.
Stereotypes do make sense.
People are not gonna like that part. People are not gonna like that part.
4 other sports at varsity level. Stereotypes do make sense and very controversial. But people do not give enough credit to what defines them as a person today. It is your identity that leads you towards what you've become, because it is your excuses and your...
What am I trying to say here? I'm really trying to think what I'm trying to say here and make some sense into it. I honestly think it's a bit too wordy. That's the truth. I think this part is a bit wordy. I might have to re-record this part.
Credit.
I definitely do. The more I think about it, the more I should, right? I'm going to watch the beginning of the video, and then we're going to see what it sounds like.
Asian stereotypes makes no sense. In high school, this Mexican kid called me a chink and Bruce Lee in the same sentence. And the reason why he was so angry was because I did something bad to him, which we will discuss later in the video. But almost instantly, he judged me based on my appearance. Asian guy with glasses, and teachers would do the exact same thing, grouping me into this smart kid identity. And what people fail to realize is how you view yourself today is not based on your life experiences and who you have become.
Very good.
But what has been assigned to you. You don't get to choose who you are because it has already been determined by your race, family, gender, religion, and people like to pretend that Asian stereotypes makes no sense, but the teacher was right. I am smart. You're Bruce Lee! At the time, I did karate, competed in high school wrestling, 4 other sports at varsity level. Stereotypes do make sense and very controversial, but people
oh my god,
do make sense and
oh my god, this is low-key so good. Okay, very controversial. You guys saw it here. We just did it. Low-key, this was fucking great. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to change the text. Guys, I'll be honest. I think I'm not going to ask anymore, because if I keep on asking, I'll just stay here the entire time. I'm going to end the live stream, but what I'm going to do is continue working this video because I'm about to enter
enter a state of flow, but I can feel it right now, and I need to focus, or else, or else I'm gonna lose everything. All right, guys, I'm out. Quick live stream today. I apologize, but I'm about to fucking lock in real quick. I feel it. Toodly do.